Dashi. I'm going to show you how to kind of put together a song, create it in the hallway. Writing your lyrics, they're kind of like inserting loops. So I'm credible on this topic because I've been a lyricist since middle school. I've always been writing songs. It's kind of been a passion of mine. I also help edit and produce songs with one of my best friends. Before we get started, I'm going to give you a few tips before you get into the writing process, just so it's not as bumpy. So, okay, one of the biggest piece of advice that I could give any new writer when it comes to lyrics, always brainstorm. You never know some of the secret gems, even though it sounds wacky, you never know some of the secret gems that you might find while you're in the writing process. Tip 2, when I write music, I try to listen to, if you're the type of person that needs white noise in the background, try not to listen to music with words because you end up copying the lyrics from the song into your own piece, and it's not original. You end up kind of making a parody of it. Tip 3, try your best not to take yourself too seriously. If your first lyrics that you write come off a little bit weird or not the way that you like, it's perfectly fine. So, okay, let's start. The building blocks of music production and songwriting. Okay, one of the most important things you need when you're writing is a hook. For example, okay, Miss Nelson, is it okay if I write on the whiteboard?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So for example, I'm gonna write one of the hooks that I have in my song. Hopefully you guys can see. I just had you. There it goes. So what I do usually, when I'm writing songs, I do something that kind of captures the moment that I'm writing. So your hook kind of draws people in. So for example, for the first part of my song, I wrote, "There was a time I wished on a star."
Dashi, look at us, son.
Oh, sorry. I wrote, "There was a time I wished on a star," because at the time I was kind of in like a dreamy state because I just woke up out of my sleep to write it. And then another important thing is make sure you have a title. Sorry. Another important thing that you need is to make sure you have a title, because your title is what kind of draws people in. So if you have a really boring title that's like a general topic, people won't really understand it and they kind of just skip over and don't even give it a chance. Also, you need a refrain. It's really important too. This is a phrase that is repeated after a verse, which is a verse is the meat of the song. Think of it as a body paragraph when you're writing like an essay or something. This is what really is like your information and background. Also, here's the fun part of music production. Once I finally get my lyrics to where I kind of like them, I start going into GarageBand and play around with the sounds just to get a feeling for what it sound like. These are just few of the many building blocks that go into putting a song. Okay, so these are some examples. That's really weird. Okay, that was playing on the laptop a minute ago. So some of these are different ideas. Not different ideas, different soundboards that you could play with. So there's like an EDM one, there's a dubstep, there is a rock, and yeah, can you do me a favor? Can you click on that top one? The one that says request access.
Yeah, that's not going to help her. You need to get into your account. So hurry, come on. We're running out of time, honey. No, log on to my computer, sweetheart.